Hi, good morning, Scorpio. My name is Amy with Spiritual Advisory, and I'm going to be doing your weekly reading. This reading will run from July 1st until from the 15th until the 21st, 2019. Excuse me. I'm still stuck in like the first week of July and shit. Please be advised that the messages won't apply to everyone. In the event it doesn't apply to you, be sure to check out your rising or your moon sign, okay? So Scorpio, let's see what we've got going on. So Scorpio, your situation is the King of Pentacles. He's reversed. Your action is the Magician. Interesting. Your outcome is the Queen of Wands. Beautiful. Okay. So Scorpio, for the situation, it looks like you're probably dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo male. Because this person shows up in the reverse, it shows me that they're pretty arrogant. But aside from being arrogant, this person is probably also greedy, stingy, probably a bit narcissistic. You name it, this person is it, okay? When I look at your action, I'm looking at the Magician. So if this is not you, this is probably the person around you. And when I see the Magician, especially next to the King of Pentacles reverse, I don't care that the Magician tends to be a good card. I'm looking at everything that's around. It feels a little bit manipulative to me. This is somebody who works a situation until they get exactly what they want, the way that they want. More than likely a Virgo, more than anything, to be honest. Because the Magician energy tends to be either Virgo or Gemini, and this is Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. So it could be another Capricorn or Taurus, but I'm going to say Virgo first and foremost. But this is somebody who, you know, they only put themselves first. They put themselves first. They usually don't think about anybody else or anybody else's situation. It's all about this person. Probably, like I said, very greedy, a stingy person, frozen in time. So they could just be frozen in time. Your outcome, though, is the Queen of Wands. So Scorpio, if you have fire in your chart, you look absolutely amazing, especially if you're a female. If you have earth in your chart, well, you don't look so grandiose, but I'll get to that in a second. Now, if you're male and you have earth in your chart, then it looks like you're just financially unstable at the moment. Like I said, maybe you could be manipulating somebody or manipulating a situation just to make it exactly what you want. But I really like the Queen of Wands in the near future as an outcome situation. This is somebody who's very passionate. So if you're a female Scorpio and you have fire in your chart, then this most likely is you. You're somebody who is very attractive, very spontaneous. I like the fact that she's looking towards the future. So it looks like she's letting whatever happened in the past go and still moving towards the future. I like the ice mountain in the back. If you look, there's fire and ice. But I like the ice side better, and that's the one that she's going to. So she may be a little bit cold, or you may turn out to be a little bit cold, but it's not bad. Let's see what your situation is. Your roots is the Lovers. Beautiful. So the Lovers it could be about a relationship, but if it's not about a relationship, it's about making a very, very big decision. This is more than likely a life-altering decision because it's a major arcana, which means that whatever decision you make, it's going to change your perception, the way you see things, the way you think, the way you feel, things of that sort. Could it be about a relationship? Absolutely. Could you be cutting this guy, cutting him out of your life? Absolutely. In the reverse, the King of Pentacles in reverse is not somebody that you really want to deal with. They're usually somebody who's not very stable in financial. They don't do good with money. They just kind of just frivolously spend things if they aren't just greedy and stingy and pretty narcissistic, to be honest. I just worry, like I say with the magician, if this isn't you, then this could be somebody around you trying to manipulate the situation, trying to make it, create a situation to make it what they want it to be, is kind of what I'm seeing. There is a major decision that needs to be made, and I actually like the fact that you have two major arcanas. So, two major arcanas for me, Scorpio, is kind of signifying once you make this change, then you get to start over and start something fresh and brand new. You get to create whatever the hell you want. I like the magician. He is the alchemist. He is the inception, the idea of whatever we want to create, manifest, bring into our lives, okay? So whatever decision you make, once you make that, it looks like you will emerge and look quite amazing, especially with the Queen of Wands. This is an amazing duo. But I feel like you have to make that decision first, and the decision is definitely regarding this person, because this is actually your situation. So you're having a situation with the King of Pentacles. I am going to go here before I clarify. I just want to do a future prediction. Okay, Scorpio, future prediction. July 15th, the Four of Wands. Okay, so this is about your home life, your work life. If this is a boss, it looks like maybe you look for another job, another place, something like that. With the Four of Wands, these are your four walls of security. With the Queen of Wands, with the Four of Wands, it absolutely looks stunning. It looks like you find yourself in your own happy home and things of that sort. However, I still feel like there's a need to remove this asshole from the situation. There's a decision that needs to be made. I like the Four of Wands, though. The Four of Wands, it could tend to be our job. It could be our home life. I mean, you place it where it resonates the most for you. But it's usually a celebration of some sort. So whatever it is, it's contentment and happiness in the near future. Because right now I feel like things are pretty unstable or imbalanced. Now, could this be your spouse or a friend, a family member? Absolutely. Could they just be going through financial strains and struggles? Absolutely. It won't be for everyone that he's a narcissistic asshole. It'll just be for some people where he's just manipulating the situation, trying to get whatever he can out of it. He could actually be a Gemini, could actually be a Virgo, maybe a Capricorn or Taurus, okay? So I do want to clarify the King of Pentacles reverse, because I just want to see for the majority of whoever watches the video what's up with him, okay? We have the Queen of Cups reverse. So it looks like he's trying to get out of a situation with a female, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Could this be you? Absolutely. But I don't feel like it's you. I feel like this is someone external to you. This is someone who is absolutely emotionally manipulative. The Queen of Cups reverse with the King of Pentacles reverse. I mean, they could be a couple, to be honest. This can be a couple that you're trying to get rid of. Just some people that they just overwhelm you with shit. And that's what it feels like. It feels overwhelming, and it looks like you have to make a decision about this person. But it looks like the decision is kind of taking a while to be made. I'm looking at the 17th, so maybe the 17th of the month the decision will be made. Yeah, because this is heavy. These are, I mean, could this be one person? Absolutely. I think it's two people, though. I think it's a couple of some sort that you're just trying to remove yourself from the situation. Maybe you're trying to get them out of your household or something like that, but there's a major decision that needs to be made, and it's usually about a relationship and things of that sort. So maybe you're trying to find ways to cut these people out of your life. Maybe you're trying to, you know, create a situation in which you can get them to leave willingly or voluntarily. because in the reverse they're just really, really hard-headed. It's really hard to get these people to move. Like I said, she's emotionally manipulative and he is vindictive and narcissistic. So especially with the magician here, it's like it can go either way. Like one minute they're nice, the next minute they're terrible, that kind of shit. Like I said, Scorpio, I like the fact that you have two major arcanas, because that means that once the decision is made, everything will fall back into place. The action is the need to make a decision. So what decision are you making? Are you making a decision to remove yourself? Are you making a decision to remove them? You will use your own judgment based on that. But once this decision is made, you end up quite lovely as someone who is very sexy and attractive. This is a woman that gets a lot of attention. So if you're a female, then you will absolutely get a lot of attention. If this is just a relationship that you were in and it just was terrible, sucky, there was just no growth in it, then it looks like once you remove yourself from the situation, things are actually going to fall into place for you. I feel like this is a couple. Now, you could have been with this person and you didn't know that they were married or they were in a relationship of some sort. But now it's time for you to make a decision. This is the situation. I mean, not your situation. This is your action. So you're needed to make a major decision. I feel like once you make it, everything is gonna fall into place for you. Let me see. I just want to check the lovers. Two. You have the King of Cups and the Two of Swords. So it looks like someone's being caught off guard by this decision, whatever decision is made. I now have I have 4 people, so it could be 2 couples actually in the situation. It could be like your best friend and her boyfriend and vice versa, but there's a need to, it looks like someone's getting cut off. Someone's at a crossroad. It looks like you're not making the decision because you're not sure what decision to make, and it's probably involving these people and regarding this person, or this person's involved in the situation of some way. This is another Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but this is a male energy. Someone who's very emotionally in tuned. I like the fact that he comes up reverse. I just feel like, if anything, he's the one that's being caught off guard in some way, some shape or form. The Two of Swords, there's a need to remove the blindfold and to stop being or playing Switzerland. Like, I'm Switzerland, I'm not dealing with that shit. You need to make a decision, okay, Scorpio? It's not a bad reading. I just feel like once you make the decision, everything will begin to fall into place. But if you're not going to make a decision and you're just going to sit there and act like you don't know what's going on, then the situation is just going to escalate, okay? I am going to go here to the Moonology Oracle. I'm just going to pull you a nice Oracle card and see what we need to know. I love these cards. They have short affirmations and they're to the point. I like it. So, Scorpio. It says confidence is your key to success. So I say be bold and be brave. Whatever decision you need to make, I'd say go ahead and make it. This is you in the near future. So it looks like you turn out, especially if you have Leo in your chart in any way, it looks like everything is going to fall into place for you. But just be bold and make a nice decision. Confidence is your key. So whatever decision you make, just be confident in it. I mean, if you have a choice to make between 2 men, I would say your most obvious and best choice would probably be the Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces male. Okay? So thank you so much, Scorpio, for joining me. I hope I was able to enlighten your soul. Please leave me a comment down below and let me know how this resonates for you. And I will definitely see you guys next week, okay?